On this episode, brought to you by maxeffortmuscle.com. Shit, there is some heat, getting money, getting motivated.
Yeah, we went everywhere
all over
from
the place.
Updates, stocks, motivation, squatting 700,
Yeah.
whole thing.
I think just like Roundtable and about like finance, aspirations, what's happening, what we've been doing, things we've been executing on. Like it's really just capturing a little bit of everyone's lives right now.
Yeah.
Trey?
I mean, I think it's cool too because like this is just an everyday conversation.
Correct.
That we would have in the first place, except there's just a mic recording it. So.
That's a fucking great take.
Yeah.
Cool.
Also, all the stock shit. It's not financial advice.
Yeah, of course.
So it's
Yeah.
not financial advice.
Yeah, of course.
Just
Sweet
some
that.
life shit. Yeah, like we said it. Like this is a heater episode, and we're just talking about getting money.
Yeah, Cole's out the trap house.
Yeah,
Let's go to the
out
show.
of the trap house.
Kyle's in.
Yeah, Kyle's in.
Well,
Okay.
well, if you
Just like
listen
it
to the
back.
last
We rolling,
one,
Kyle? All right. 3, 2.
Just go fuck yourself.
Sorry, go fuck yourself. Roundtable Podcast. I'm your boy Corey G at Small Arms, Danny at Trey Speed, and the graphic gangster himself, Cole Susak. What's good, fellas?
Chilling.
what's up?
I think we should talk about exciting things today.
Yeah.
You know what I
Like
mean?
what?
There's a lot of exciting. Discord.
Oh yeah.
I mean,
Big things happening.
NFTs. That's fucking exciting.
huge.
Danny's building a fucking crib. That's pretty fucking exciting.
pretty cool, yeah.
I'm getting ready for a bodybuilding show and a powerlifting meet. That's pretty fucking exciting.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm about to
A
move
lot
out of the
shaking
trap
on.
house.
Yeah. You're gonna move Kyle in. And
Yeah,
you're moving
Kyle's
out.
moving to the trap house.
Legit trap house.
Yeah.
You
you're
got your
talking
coat
about
on
your bricks
today.
every
You
day.
okay?
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm just like a little under the weather.
You are.
Yeah.
I saw him put his
I
hoodie
got-
on this morning, and I was
I
like,
got a
"Is it
little
cold?"
bug going on.
You a
Yeah.
little sniffly.
Yeah.
Little sniffle.
Dude, I just got hit by something yesterday.
Yeah, but you're getting hit by the fucking bricks though too.
That's facts. There's something going on inside my body. The CDC might come and like take me to test me because there's some weird shit going on right now.
Dude, I love your TikTok lunge videos.
Yeah, I think the people are really starting to lock on. I love being the ultimate heel on TikTok.
No, you're a villain.
I am a villain.
Yeah,
but
I
I'm like
fuck
the
with it.
people's villain.
You were
I'm
arguing
like,
with dudes on my TikTok.
yes, like I'm like the people's villain because everyone on TikTok loves just to chat.
Yeah.
and I'm just going in after them.
Yeah.
Like
You're
someone needs to set
basically
them
made
straight.
for it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like
I
it's,
feel
it's
like
your
I'm like
shit.
the Batman of TikTok. Like I'm the vigilante of TikTok.
Dude.
I'm the people's heel.
My spot is definitely the crazy powerlifting shit. People have no clue what they're watching. They're so confused by the bands, by the gear, by the suit, by the
Yeah.
fucking all of it. Like they're just so fucking confused. It's actually amazing.
Yeah.
And Nicole was arguing with people calling saying I was half
I
squatting
need to
it.
I need to take it more serious.
Yeah.
I need to put some more time into it.
It's got some legs though.
Yeah.
I think so. Mine's starting to grow, so I'm excited about it. It's good. Talk about the Discord and just the NFT project. Like, give everybody kind of a wrap up on what's going on with that, fellas.
So like, yeah, just I mean, by the time people listen to this, yeah. So like we just launched the Discord for like the Varsity Club NFT project. So like Discord, for people that don't know, it's basically like essentially like a chat room, essentially, like basically.
Yeah.
It's
so
like a
crazy
chat-
how it's
Yeah.
turned back to that.
It's-
Yeah,
it's
just
really
like
wild.
it's like
Yeah.
a fucking huge like AOL chat
Yes,
room,
yes,
essentially,
yes,
where like
that's
a
exactly
whole
what
bunch
it
of people
is.
can join, talk. There's like different chat rooms, all the different topics.
It's like a
about the
message
project.
board.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, so it's just like a really cool way to just connect with the community on like another level.
Yeah.
And you guys will be in that like heavy, right? Like it's on your phone. You'll get the notifications.
Yeah,
like, it'll
yeah,
be,
and so like usually most projects, that's where they put all the announcements,
Yeah.
what's going on.
Got
like
it.
if they're doing some sort of event or Twitter space, like they'll post that as their announcements
There.
instead of like,
Got it.
like they'll still tweet it out, but that's like the main.
But it's going directly to everybody that cares.
Yes,
directly
yes,
though,
it's
yeah.
the main information hub. So if you want to learn about some like another project, you would go in their Discord and you can find everything you need to know.
And
So,
Discord to have an app where you guys
Yep,
can
there's a
like,
phone
bring-
app.
Yeah.
You can do it on
Yeah.
desktop as well. Yeah, so if anybody's interested in learning more about the project, like obviously the
Yeah.
Twitter at Varsity Club NFT, but like the Discord though, I think is like where the real sauce is at though for people that like actually like want to dive into the
Yeah.
weeds.
Well, and by the time this comes out, you guys have been going for a few weeks, so I
Yeah,
think that
yeah.
is perfect time for people like,
For
fuck,
sure.
I want to get in the Discord.
yeah, because there's been a lot of people who now who have been listening to the Varsity Creative Audio Network, where we just talk about NFTs, the project, and everything like that. Because everyone's hearing the news about NFTs.
Sure.
Everyone's hearing the buzz about it. No one knows who to go to, but we got you.
Yeah. Well, and they
You
trust
know.
you guys.
Yeah, exactly.
That's the thing. Like,
Which
people
in
that
the
are
space
listening-
is uncommon because you don't know who the fuck half these people
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
So,
It's fucking sick.
know.
Danny, you a couple weeks ago figured out that your house was a lot further along than you thought it was,
Yeah.
right?
Slightly.
You did a drywall walkthrough yesterday.
Pre-drywall.
Oh, wow.
Drywall walkthrough.
Subtle.
What? How did that go?
Subtle. Well, yeah, you could still see through the entire house, so that's
Yeah?
interesting. But yeah, it actually was pretty eye-opening. It was really clean, like a lot more cleaner than I thought.
Oh, like
a
the job site?
Yeah, a job site. Yeah, so I guess we just have according to my realtor, we have a really solid like construction manager, not cutting corners and that sort of thing. So they did a really good job of kind of explaining and dumbing down things for me. So walking from room to room, like he was even like marking out like where like the ceiling fan, like what this wire was for, like shit like that was really cool. But yeah, like we're literally we did the pre-drywall walkthrough yesterday and signed off on that, and then today they're starting insulation, and then next week they're literally starting to put drywall up. So it's gonna like literally start to like really feel like a house.
Yeah. What a cool process.
Yeah,
huh?
it's so cool. So they told us, like, because we're selling our place, so kind of to figure out the timeline more accurately now. So it's going to be, he even said it could even be end of June now. End of June.
Bro, weren't
first
you
part of
supposed to
July.
be in September?
Yeah,
That's fucking crazy, especially with all the building materials right now.
Yeah, my realtor,
Good for you, dude.
he has some other ones going on with some different builders, and he's like, there was one, he said, he's like, the worst one I have right now is they signed the contract and it won't be done for 2 years. 2 years. I was like, what the fuck? But he did say that like ours is like one of the smoothest he's ever like seen during this particular time.
yeah.
So I think we honestly have gotten
And
lucky.
the faster that thing's up, the more it's going to be worth, bro.
That-
The equity is going.
That's
why
what we
it's
keep
being
hearing.
built.
Yeah, so like especially with all the developments, and I mean you have Amazon, Google, Meta, Intel, literally all that's like 5 to 10 minutes away from me.
I mean, I would say legitimately yours will be up, what, 30 grand probably the day you move in?
Pretty much, yeah.
That's fucking wet.
So I actually texted our
That's real fucking equity, Danny.
Yeah.
That's getting rich, motherfucker. I like it.
I was talking to his name's Ben, our realtor, and he's like, just text the MI rep that you started with. Her name's Morgan, and so I texted her, and I was like, what would the price be to buy this same exact house at a base, like just the base price? And she said it was like basically 30 to 40K higher already. I was like,
Damn.
what?
Yeah, and that's
the
how.
fuck?
That's. I mean,
And
this
that was
is-
before adding anything.
Yeah, this is an aggressive market, but that's in theory like the American dream. Like people get in, buy a house, and it goes up in equity, and then when they sell it, they can. It's like fucking Monopoly, right? Then you go to a bigger house, like.
Because
that's-
usually you have to wait 5 years before
Oh,
you
yeah.
start getting any equity out of it. So
Well,
like
my-
walking in day one.
Dude, my Airbnb went up 150 in 2 years.
That's wild.
Extreme example here.
Yeah. And I'd like to say I was really good at real estate. I just got fucking lucky.
Same. Yeah.
So I talked to Dave Braden, who owned this building before me. Shout out Dave. What's good? He's like a fucking really legit real estate dude. He owns like 30 acres across the street. He owns that lot beside us. He had this building. He owns a bunch of gang of shit. He's a Pataskala dude too. He's like owning any assets right now is the win, because like cash basically, I understand inflation, but not at like a high level, but like cash is obviously decreasing in value. But like, for instance, when I resold my Tahoe back, I got out of it after I drove it 23,000 miles, the same I paid for it, because I just had it. The house went up just because I owned it. So it was like almost like one of these times in history, just because you possess something or have something going on, you're going to win from it. And now with Intel coming to fucking basically Licking County or whatever, that's like a whole nother, dude, they're already hitting me up trying to get more taxes out of this building because they know what's coming.
Yeah.
So I've got a fucking complaint against me. I got in the mail. Now I got to fucking get Ryan to help me out with it, which I need to call Ryan anyway. But it's like the shit's about to change, like on the real estate market, Eastside Columbus in general.
Apparently, like the headlines too, that was just like phase one of the Intel
Yeah.
thing. There's something else that is like even bigger, like
They're
a phase two
buying-
with them that
yes.
hasn't gotten approval yet.
Yeah, dude, they're about to take over. Like the Johnstown real estate market is literally exploding right now.
Yeah, it's gonna be very interesting.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So I'm just glad that I fucking own a couple things and I'm just hanging out.
Yeah, you
Just
gotta
like-
drive a wet ride for free.
I'm just kicking. I'm just kicking it. Just trying to own some shit. But it also proves that like I knew when the opportunity for this building came up, it wasn't the best time. Actually, it was the most terrible time. But I knew and think about this. Think if I tried to come do it right now. Wouldn't fuck. One, this dude wouldn't sell it to me
Yeah.
because he's too smart. You know what I mean? At the time, he was making I overpaid him, blah, blah, blah. But it looks great right now. But still, like, he made good money. But he knows, like, the game is what happens over the next 5.
Yeah.
We ain't going nowhere, bro.
Yeah.
What happens over the next 10? And I got the biggest building on this block. Come on, man.
Buy and
It's
hold.
a big fucking piggy bank.
Yeah.
And we just put muscles in it.
Yeah,
you know what
yeah.
I'm saying? So
What was that?
that's in the piggy bank.
yeah.
Flex and put it in the piggy bank. Get that, Danny.
Jesus.
So anyway, it's like it's an interesting time for where we live. Literally where we live. You're gonna sell that condo in like fucking.
Yeah, so actually,
I'd put a fucking stupid number on it, bro.
well, actually, right now, so it's interesting because I just like walked outside like 2 weeks ago, and I look over to the right, 2 doors down, there's a for sale sign in the fucking window, and I like walked up, and there's nothing in it, so it's not even being lived in right now.
Yeah.
So it got listed, and I was, watching it, and Ben was watching it, and he's like, yeah, right when it hit the market, there was like multiple offers. He doesn't know what those offers were, but like it's already in contract immediately. So
But you'll find that out real soon once it closes.
we're just waiting to see what it is because we're strategic. Like he's a lot more strategic as far as listing it than I thought we were gonna be.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
like if there's like a similar condo that lists that week, then we're probably not gonna list that week. We'll probably wait till the next week, so you're not competing with somebody.
Yeah.
But obviously we want that one to sell for as much as possible, so the comps look better. So.
Fuck yeah.
But yeah, I mean the
Your spot's
location.
in a good spot too.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, I was gonna say the location with that, and like there's I was talking to Linda's mom because she's like
Shout out Linda's mom.
shout out Emily. But she's talking about like the new like technology district and some of the stuff on Kinnear Road down at Ohio State. Dude, there's so much shit in the works.
Dude,
they're building so much
like
stuff.
so, and
much
it's
shit over
that's
there.
like 2 seconds away from me too. So it's like
Bro,
should be interesting.
Yeah, Ohio State just keeps getting bigger and bigger.
potentially interesting.
it's very good.
Yeah.
Very good. Cole, I know you took advantage of like Shopify and some of the other tech stocks that were down, right?
Yeah.
How you feeling about that?
We all
Hold
did.
on.
Yeah.
Good.
First, while we're on this topic of real estate, I'm in the opposite situation where my strategic plan is to wait and see what the fuck happens.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm in no
Cole's
rush.
moving in with mommy.
Yeah.
Yeah, shout out
Big
Michaela.
steps. Big steps. Moving out of the trap house.
Yeah.
You know,
Shout
So
out
that was
Kyle.
good
big.
that you're calling it a
Yeah.
fucking trap house.
Yeah,
so
so
good.
anyone who doesn't know, I literally live.
so good.
So Danny's been in the trap house.
I have.
I have too.
I've taken
yeah.
multiple showers in the trap house.
I got
too.
I got the casting couch in there. I got the black leather couch.
Are you taking that with you?
Well, so here's
Is
the
Michaela gonna
all
let
right, so
you?
hold on. So here's the
This is
thing.
amazing.
So we'll evolve. So
Yeah, take us on a trip, Cole.
So I was actually
two-seater to
so
three-seater?
I knew that it was time to get out of there. Like I was done with it. I want more space, whatever. But so because we talked about potentially building a house, like me getting in contract to get a house in Johnstown. But again, also, I'm not even 25 yet.
it's like
I
a
don't
little
know-
early.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck my life's going to be like. I'm not going to try to do anything,
Yeah.
consulted, whatever. I evaluated the situation, said, nope, it's not for me. Because me and Trey, we might be living
I
in,
was
like-
just gonna say,
we might be
like-
living in like on our own island.
There could be a lot changed
I
very
don't know.
soon. So,
Yeah. So
holding off's a good call.
yeah, so moving into this apartment, I am taking the couch because
It has a lot of history.
Please
because-
put that in your
yeah.
studio.
Set.
yes, because
Casting
we're
couch in the
moving
studio.
as the lease begins. We'll be getting back from Disney, so I'll be yoked out for Disney
Yes.
immediately as I get back.
Can you wear a wife beater one day at Disney and just snap
Yeah,
photos?
yeah. So I've thought about this. I have to wear.
I've thought about this.
I'm
outfits
like the black beater guy. I don't think I'm a
Oh,
white guy.
okay.
Yeah.
Black
Can you
beaters
get a Star
represent.
Wars tank when you're down there?
A what?
Star Wars tank.
You need to get like the pin, like you know how you can get the pins at Disney.
Oh, yeah.
And just like wear them all.
Black
Yeah.
Hey, a black beater with
like
some
pinned
pins,
down.
bro, with some like
Yeah.
Mickey Mouse
And then
pins.
and then
on a
I just
black
need
beater.
like more like chains.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
got a
know.
couple.
I picture with the ears too.
With the ears.
I'm not getting the ears. Michaela actually
Mickey
bought.
Mouse
Yeah, I'm
ears?
not getting the ears. Not getting Mickey Mouse.
I think we
ears.
need some.
Can
Disney-
you wear
I
it for
think we
one
need.
picture? And
I might get.
split
I
up?
might build your own saber and carry it around and
Yeah,
act like
yeah,
I'm
yeah.
fighting people.
We need
Hey,
some-
my
need some-
favorite. Well, one of my favorite things about Disney is the fireworks at night. They do
So
fire.
sick.
Yeah.
They do fireworks on the castle, bro.
Yeah. So
Magic
I'm
Kingdom.
Unbelievable.
Dude, going to Disney. I'm super fucking pumped.
You should
about.
be.
We need some Disney gear. I'll pay
Yeah,
you.
bro.
For
That's
sure.
fucking
Like
epic.
I told Michaela because she's like been there. She's
Authentic.
been there before and she knows what's cool.
Yeah.
I'm like, I just want to see the Star Wars shit because I know how
Dude, I'm
awesome
totally
it's gonna
on
be.
that.
Yeah, that's exciting.
Because
bro.
Joe Johnson, shout out Joe.
what up,
he
Joe?
he goes like every year and he said the Star Wars shit is actually amazing.
Yeah, it's
Talk,
sick.
talking to him actually gave me the idea to make that happen.
Joe actually just Edward Jones just approved that they're allowed to do podcasts now too.
Oh,
So we can
shit.
legitimately have Joe on like whenever we want now, which is cool.
That's
He was
amazing.
like, "No, I don't know if you still want to have me on. But I'm just
Oh,
letting
of
you
course.
know
We want Joe.
I'm
Yeah.
available." I was
Yeah.
like, "Hell yeah, Joe!" I'm like, I think we can't teach that stuff enough.
No.
There's going to be always people coming
He's
in
got
learning.
some knowledge to share.
And everyone's
Yeah.
situation is so different.
Yeah, and I think Joe works with all ranges too. So I think it's like the perfect.
There's a lot to
Yeah.
extract there.
Yeah.
So yeah, as we get back from Disney, the lease begins. We are allowed to officially move in. I don't have any furniture whatsoever.
I was gonna say the moving ain't gonna be that bad.
Yeah, I don't.
'cause you
I
ain't got
have
that
no
much stuff.
furniture.
Does
So
Michaela?
no, she doesn't have
Okay,
like that.
so you guys are square one.
So we're basically taking what we have now and making it like work. But then the week we like can move in is that weekend is the same weekend as the meet and bodybuilding
Fuck
show.
yeah. I mean, that makes sense.
So yeah, so it's a long game. Of,
yeah, I like it.
Just
Long game. Yeah.
casting
Yeah.
couch only.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure.
Be like, got this new crib with this casting couch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
I'm
that's
only
exciting.
casting one person now.
Yeah,
Jeez. Go Urban
good.
Dictionary that one. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, we
and
got
then-
that going on.
And then
but-
talk about you grabbed some tech stocks too, right? You grabbed Shopify when it was
Shopify,
down. Did you grab
Amazon.
Facebook when it was down too? Or Meta?
Yeah.
You did?
So talking with Wall Squad Joe, we
Yeah.
were reevaluating my long-term positions that I have with Joe,
I like
right?
it.
Because
Yep.
I have my own personal account that I just trade with.
Yeah.
I have the crypto, I have the NFTs. But my long-term stuff with Joe, we reevaluated, we moved some things. So I took down my contribution to some dividend stocks to get into Facebook
Absolutely.
and Microsoft because they're making huge metaverse plays.
Yep.
And they were getting beat up, so I'm like, well, they ain't fucking
Perfect
going anywhere.
time.
Yeah, they ain't going anywhere, so I'm getting into those. Then Shopify, which we fucking love. We use
Absolutely
Shopify
love.
Max. It's literally like the number one. It's not going anywhere.
No.
It dropped like 60.
It's like in its own category, just like Amazon is, in my opinion.
100%.
Same as Meta, too.
100%.
E-commerce king.
Yeah.
Yeah, so they announced that they're doing some big like investments for some like warehousing. So they had no
They're gonna do
like,
drop
They had
ship
like no
stuff.
capital basically.
Yeah.
Everyone works
Fulfillment
remote.
network.
Yeah.
Yeah, they didn't have to hold any inventory. Everyone works remote, whatever. But so then they're getting fucking smashed. They were like 1,700. Now they dropped down to like 6 something.
Yeah.
So I'm like, yep,
Like,
buy.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love that long term play. That was the
Yeah.
first time I got excited to buy Facebook, aka Meta, because of the same thing. Like
Yeah.
people just don't even understand
I-
how deep they are in that.
I knew that I needed to add those into my long term positions.
Yep.
But the timing was
timing.
not. Yeah, timing wasn't right.
Dude, Facebook used to be $400.
Yeah.
Or $398, and I bought it at $203. Shopify was $1,700. I got it at $640. $639, $640. Amazon just announced a split at 20 for 1. It was fucking the height of it's 3,700. Fuck, it was down 20. It was 2,800 like less than a month ago. So what was it? Yeah, that was the 3 major ones, right? Everyone jumped in, most of us. So
Yeah.
it's pretty
And then,
fucking
I
sick.
got some like, crypto holdings, but I've been getting in and out of that just because of the market. It's so volatile. But then I got some like long-term NFT holds.
Hell
That's
yeah.
about it. Because I'm not really like trying to snipe any NFTs right now or trade.
you're
them
about to
just
make your
because-
own, bro.
Yeah, because we're building our own.
Yeah.
So
Fuck yeah, I fuck with it. Trayvon, you're back in AMC, or AMC's kind of chirping up a little bit again, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah,
Yeah,
how you
most of
feeling
like
about that?
all of 'em- like literally all of my investments right now are all like
Green.
no, they're all like all aggressive
Okay.
flipping, like the call options, like that's
I
all
got
like
it.
that's like all I'm on right
So
now.
you've been in and out of stuff.
in and out like
Fucking love it.
yeah on a daily basis. That's
Yeah.
all I've been. That's like investment wise what I've been doing. I'm just like super fucking aggressive right now
Yeah.
because I'm so
Why
young.
not?
I'm so
Yeah,
young.
bro, of course.
So like I just feel like I feel like I can like honestly like afford to lose the money like if I you know what I mean.
Well, yeah, you're gonna make it next month and the month after, and
Yeah.
you got so many things going on. It makes sense.
Yeah. And it's just like learning too, because and then like I feel like if I gradually just continue like if I'm like doing options like now for like a while, then like in fucking 5 years or some shit, who
you're
knows?
gonna
Like
be a G at it.
Oh,
that's what I'm saying.
bro,
Like maybe
yeah.
it's
Yeah.
then like like maybe I just get on fucking trade
Yeah.
for like literally half an hour, and then that's.
And then
fucking
you're like,
day.
I'm good. Shut it down.
Yeah,
oh wait,
absolutely.
my NFT. Oh wait, I just got. Oh yeah, I'm good.
Oh yeah, I got the NFT.
I just took
residual.
up golf. Nah, that's fucking sweet, man. I'm really happy about all the shit I bought in the pandemic that I was a believer in, like some of the oil stuff and shit that was like getting hammered is all up crazy right now. So like obviously I'm not happy that gas prices are what it is because it affects a lot of people. But actually like the stock, even if it just would settle in like a good, we don't need oil at $150 a barrel. But if that shit's like 70 or 80, or even up to close to 100, like it could be then reasonable if we don't have like the conflict going on. So to me, I was like, some of the dividend stocks I really believed in, it was really time in, you know what I mean? So it's OKE. My dividends were rebuying it at $26 during the pandemic.
Yeah,
Yesterday was $72. Like
insane.
to think that my dividend was rebuying it on basically autopilot, and that it's up like 2 times the amount now.
That's the key right there, boy.
It is the key, exactly. So I've really been able to see, like, you know, because the reality is, I'll be 44. I've been, you know, pretty into this stuff for like 10 years, but like really heavy into it since 15. So to see stuff when the fucking market was falling and I stayed on my path, I did not deviate. I said, this is what I invest every month. These are the things I believe in. And I'm really proud of myself that I stayed like in my lane, because now it's paying huge.
Yeah.
I mean, I locked in a dividend on OKE at 12%. It's fucking insane. If you go buy it today, the dividend's like 3%.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's pretty wild.
I have a fraction of what you have with that.
Yeah, but it all
it's-
fucking
it's
relative.
it's something.
Though.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Sure.
It's still the fucking timing. Or just like, I know I talked to Jake Holland. When I sent out the thing about Amazon to the group, a lot of people don't know, like in our 4am crew, like we're always talking about lifting and shit, but we're always talking about this stuff too, because I want the guys from the group, like even if they can't take part in it, just like here at Max too, I want to make sure they're aware. If it's something I really feel passionate about, like when they said Amazon splitting fucking 20-1, dude, Amazon's not fucking going anywhere. But I know not everybody can afford a $2,800 stock.
Approved still
But
first, though.
being
Yeah.
But
What'd
being-
you
It
say?
still has to, Amazon that still has to
As
get
approved. Yeah, I
Hasn't
think
been
it's going
approved
to
yet.
though. But
Yeah,
hopefully
it will though. But yeah.
So it's like, you know, I was like, look, I don't know if anybody can even take advantage of this, but if you can, there's no way this is like, if it's at 2,800 and you buy in, well, shit, it's already back to 3,300. I would think before it splits, it's going to be close to an all-time high. I'm hoping, which is 3,700.
And then run back.
And then it splits. So now, for you guys who don't know, they said 20-1. Your one share turns into 20 shares of the equivalent value. So we'll say it goes to $4,000. That'd be 20 shares at 200, right?
Yep.
Okay. Well, what happens when in 5 years, or probably less, it goes back to 1,000? You got now 20 shares worth 1,000, where you had one share worth 2,800. Do the motherfucking math. I was buying as many of them motherfuckers as I can.
10 or 10 years.
Yeah, what? Even in 10 years.
It might split again.
Exactly. And so if I look, this is why for every niece and nephew, I bought them a share of Amazon and gave it to them as they graduate high school. And I just told them to forget about it, because I was like, this motherfucker is going to split one day. And think about this. For like my youngest ones, like I have a niece that's 10 or 11 or Andon, like it's going to split now. It's going to run back by the time they graduate.
Yeah.
That
It
thing,
can literally pay for their college.
or at least 1 year,
Yeah.
Yeah, literally.
just from fucking
Well,
$1,500 or whatever.
I think one thing to point out too, at least from personal experience, I don't know if it's like a year, 2 years ago, whatever, but like when the opportunity comes up, to be able to take advantage of the opportunity.
Yes.
Because
big.
that's something that really bothered me when
Yeah,
there
'cause
was
you've
when
had
there's
that.
thing that when there was things that that came up, but I literally just didn't have the financial resources to actually like partake. And then like with the crypto thing, with the Amazon thing, or like you can like have if you actually plan for it, you have the ability to shift things around.
That's a great point.
To
dude.
actually just take advantage of it right away.
Which is why I lived in the trap house.
Yeah,
My,
no,
exactly.
You
my,
li-
my overhead was so fucking low.
Listen, all of you guys have done a great job, better than I did, living below your means at a younger age.
But like
100%.
But like changing to be like intentional about it.
Yeah,
Like that's like
it's important. Well, because it becomes from something you talk about to something that's important to you, because you know you're missing stuff, and you're willing to take less on the comforts of life, because man, when I could take advantage of that, like we just talked about. Oh, well, shit, I could buy it. Jake Holland could buy a share of Amazon. Fucking talk to me in 6 years and see how happy he is about that. You know what I mean? Like, because he was probably the same type of thing. He's like watching his cash so he can take advantage and stuff.
Exactly. Yep.
It's huge, bro. I used to feel the same way when I started getting around some guys that operated like this, and I was the guy that couldn't take advantage of it, and it fucking pissed me off.
Yeah, I was gonna say it just pissed me off.
I was
so,
like
I was
that.
like, something's gotta fucking change.
Yeah.
So like I don't know the his name's Rami Sethi, the guy who wrote "I Will Teach You to Be Rich."
Yep.
You've probably seen him around,
Mm-hmm.
whatever. But he always talks about like cutting mercilessly with like your expenses, but spending like what you're considered like a rich life or whatever like that. So like that could be like part of it, I guess. Just like reallocating that way.
Just really looking at in and out, man. And then what's really important? Is it important to have X, or is it important to set yourself up? I'm telling you, I've been around older, because I'm way older than you guys. Like, I'm around people that, you know, are like 10 years older than me, and they're wondering like, shit, I didn't save enough money. You know,
Not a good feeling.
oh yeah, bro. That would be not the cool feeling. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's people, they're getting nervous because they live to 80. They ain't gonna have enough. So you guys doing this shit early? You're gonna be way. You guys will be way ahead of me, and I'm gonna be excited about it because I'll be on your board. You guys will be paying me. I'm gonna be getting residual checks from the NFT. Like, just come by the house to smoke my new cigar. Tell me about it.
It's a fucking wet cigar.
Yeah, it is. Oh yeah, it's gonna be nasty. So, all right, we'll talk about. So, Cole, you're getting ready for the powerlifting meet as you're cutting weight. How's that feeling?
I feel good, actually. Like, it's weird. Every time I lose weight, my bench leverages feel better.
And different.
Whenever I was close to my leanest, that's whenever I benched 350 at 81.
Oh yeah, you did.
Like, that's whenever it felt the best.
That's right.
But now I'm dropping down.
Was you wide then or close?
I was like extremely close. Like, I went back to high school football close and
close grip.
fucking had it. But that was before I injured my shoulder. And what's weird is I always go close. I've now moved my grip out wide and my shoulder pain's gone. So I don't know what's going on.
So you're feeling better.
Yeah, like yesterday I felt awesome.
It's probably because what day lunges are you on?
Day 69 plus 22.
That's probably what it is.
Served it up right
Yes,
there.
I did.
Yeah.
That was a
You started smiling before you even said
I went like, yes, and Danny went.
Yeah.
That's fucking, 69 plus 22.
Yeah. The DAWG of TikTok.
Jesus.
So, all right. So, one, you won't know what you weigh till that day again, which is kind of epic. You've only had two weigh-in days.
I can definitely sense that my body's a little heavier from the weekend, like basically a little weekend rager. But that was like a celebratory weekend rager.
It was. Yeah.
And now, like, you know, I'm feeling like fucking a little under the weather, so I don't think my body's like fucking.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's talk about that.
I feel good, though.
That was all your guys' first UFC. No, Danny, you've been to one UFC fight before,
Like
right?
3,
My first one.
Oh, 3. That was yours. Yeah.
First
What was your experience, Trey? What'd you think?
It's fucking awesome.
Do you like it?
I told people it's as awesome as the parts that I remember.
Yeah. There it is.
Yeah. We were having a blast.
Honestly,
we were having a blast.
Yeah,
though,
you guys look like you were having fun for
Yeah.
sure.
Oh yeah, we were having a good
Supposed
time.
to be.
Yeah, and we got to meet Logan the night before too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Shout out
shout out
Logan.
Logan.
Shout out Logan.
Yeah.
Still waiting for you to come out here, Logan, so I can
Yeah,
meet you.
dude, he's
Logan's
like
good people, too.
he's on like some small stuff. He goes, I'm just too small to come. I'm like, bro, like,
Tell him to come during
He
the
got
day.
the new AirPod Pros, the big Beats AirPods, and he thinks he's the shit.
yeah, he's probably trying to connect them right now while he's listening.
That's hilarious. I think so. What I didn't realize was the UFC hadn't been there in 13 years, and literally, that was the first time we had ever sponsored a fighter at the old company.
That's really
UFC 96. Shane Carwin was the first MP sponsorship in Columbus, and then they haven't been there since. In my whole life,
Bizarre.
yeah, you know, there's a lot that's happened in 13 years because it's basically split down the middle between MP and Max, and that was kind of, I didn't even realize that walking in, but I heard some people talking. I'm like, fuck, that was the first time we sponsored anybody. Damn, lots happened since then. Pretty wild. The last time I was there for a fight was when Strikeforce, before they got bought out by the UFC, it was the headliner for the Arnold, and we had the middle of the fucking thing, and it was the black background with MP on top of it, so it was massive. And that's when Rhonda snapped that chick's arm and talked shit to her. I'm almost positive. So it was a fucking... But what I loved from a competitive standpoint is every fucking supplement company was there. They all had to walk in and stare at it. And I was like, I walked down. I remember because I had like, I don't know, floor seats or some shit. I was walking down and I was like, yeah.
Cutthroat.
Yeah. I was like, yeah. No, but that was my two kind of memories of, yeah. But I think for me, it was like, exciting to see all the people that it was their first time. Like I think Tyler, Nick, obviously you two, and I know Danny had been to a few of them, but like just seeing everybody bringing their significant other, whoever their plus one was, I just thought it was really cool. What was Michaela's take?
She had a blast.
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah, she said multiple times like, this is cool as fuck.
Yeah, this
Which
is
is tight.
work hard, play hard player.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
it is.
there's like no better way to experience it the first time.
Yeah, especially like that. That was
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
the only person that had a bigger suite than us, Tony fucking Ramos.
yeah.
His shit was double decker. He had 50 motherfuckers in
Oh,
his.
shit.
We were on that 36 person party tower, player.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fucking awesome though.
Couldn't even fucking find it.
My
Our tickets were so cool we couldn't find them.
that's
Literally.
true. Yeah.
Literally, I couldn't
We
find them.
could not. We
Didn't
could
make
not
any
find
sense.
No,
It took
Nothing.
us like 20 minutes.
same.
We asked
So
somebody
good.
who worked at Nationwide. They didn't know where it was.
It's so fucking. That's fucking gangster.
Yeah.
It is. Go ahead, Cole.
So my recommendation to the UFC, right?
Which okay? Recommendation to the UFC. Shout out Dana White.
So,
Yeah, definitely
so Trey's been to a WWE event, right?
Yeah, we went
And
to
it's
one.
like a spectacle, right?
Mm-hmm.
UFC's raw, like the stage, and it's cool, and how they have the thing above the
Sure.
octagon or whatever. It's awesome. But if I was the UFC, right? First off, they need to reevaluate some of their guys' walkout theme songs.
Yeah, yeah,
terrible.
yeah.
Some of
Yeah.
them are trash. Some of them are really good. Matt Brown, best one because it actually fits Matt Brown.
He had Enter
it literally
Sandman,
says
right? Or
like
something.
it's in the song says I am the immortal.
Oh, yeah,
it was
yeah, that's
awesome,
right, yeah.
And where they walk out from, whack.
Yeah.
Like there's no like.
So you think there
spectacle.
needs to be more? They need to
Yes,
take
it
more
would.
off for
It was.
wrestling.
It would set the tone more.
Got it. Do you
'Cause-
think that they're doing that on purpose because of the style of the sport?
Yeah,
because
but
some of the other organizations used to do.
Yeah, but it doesn't even have to be anything. Like imagine if they just put up like a fucking fence, like they're just walking through a fence.
I got it. Yeah,
Like
yeah.
and they just had a cool ass like walkout song.
Mm.
Like MLB baseball players have better walkout songs.
Yeah, so the kids in high school are so excited about that part. Like,
Yeah, it's
because
awesome.
AG was putting together for like when he's warming up his pitching, he couldn't find the clean version of Thuggish Ruggish Bone by Bone Thugs. That's fucking amazing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, the so Owen goes up and he's playing Big Papa.
Oh yeah,
Dude, the fucking dugout was fucking cracking up. I love it when you call me Big Papa.
dude, it sets the tone. It really does.
Yeah. The walkout
All I was thinking
music's
about
legit.
was the purple cobras and dodgeball coming out.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Love it. Love it.
Random thought. Yeah.
I'm thinking about this morning, 5 weeks out. So when you guys listen to this, will be less than that. But powerlifting, bodybuilding, definitely getting out of bed more excited. Because this challenge, like one, I'm super thankful and have a ton of gratitude to be able to train again the way I want to. And this is only my 4th week squatting again 5 times a week. So it feels unbelievable. Most people think like, you
Dude, you
want to
just
squat?
squatted 700. Yeah.
Yeah, that was fucking real.
I told
too.
you.
On a camber bar.
On a camera.
So a lot
on
of
a pause.
For a
Yeah.
3-count pot.
For a 3,
Yeah.
yes, and it was legit too.
In multiply with knee wraps, which is hard as shit.
Yeah. And Anthony, shout out Anthony Oliveira, my homie. He's
Not
like,
small.
yeah, he's definitely not small. He goes, look, he goes, bro. He texts me because I sent him. I go, yo, I just fucking squatted 700 at camber bar. I'll send it to you soon. He's like, okay. So I sent it to him. He's like, let me tell you something. He always sends me voice messages. He does. He likes to do that.
That's awesome.
He's like, that's not a good squat just for you. Because there's a lot of just for yous that get thrown my way because I'm a fitness model, basically, right?
Relative.
Yeah, it's all relative. He goes, that's good for anybody. Like, that's a fucking squat, bro. You handled it. You fucking, that bar throws people way out of position. Like, people don't realize how hard the camera bar is. I just made it look fucking like it didn't matter. Because one guy on fucking TikTok's like, that makes it easier. He just wanted to film it. Like, go fuck yourself, bro.
Yeah.
All right.
Go get
Somebody
fucked.
And I
Here's
was
never
like,
camber
and
bar
I
squat
responded,
before.
yeah, like your mom makes it look easy.
Oh, he did. That is what he wrote.
Dude, I was going in on those comments.
That's off the backboard windmill right
Yeah.
there.
Yeah. So fucking good, bro. So I'll tell you what my favorite part about that was, one, I obviously had some emotion from just feeling Louis. I felt like I wanted to fucking do something crazy. And I knew my best ever on that bar 600. And that was like years ago. So I was like, fuck it. I got under 600 and it literally felt like a fucking easy. It was like a speed rep. And I was like, I don't know if there's anything else.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm going to go fucking 7. And the guys were like, oh, okay. So to me, that was like, whoa. And I needed that confidence because I know I'm going to try that in the meet. You know what I mean? I wanted to feel what it felt
Can
like.
you just talk about just the simple fact? Well, it's not simple, I guess, but of just unracking 700 pounds.
Yeah.
Talking about how difficult
So
that is.
I will tell you that I knew I was probably that strong last week because I unracked like 850 with the band. It was 830 to 850, and I handled it well. I missed the weight, but
I
I
handled it like super well.
real well, even better than that bar because it was a regular bar because I can even lock it in better. So I knew I knew I missed that on the technique. I didn't retake it because I kind of learned from Jake Emery getting banged up, taking something twice. But like I knew last week, 100%. I was like, I unracked that and I was like, this is fucking 8 something, and I just fucking handled it. Yeah. So I knew without a doubt I could handle 700.
What's literally trying to fucking break you.
Yes.
That's literally what it's doing.
And when you try to pause it for 3 seconds, bro, that's a whole different animal. But I was locked up, man. I could feel it when I was in there. Getting it there is the hard part. Once I locked up, I was like, I'm just going to stand up. I knew it as soon as I got in there. Because it felt loaded the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I was like, these motherfuckers are going to love this. And I was like, I knew it.
Yeah.
So I really think that as an almost 44-year-old athlete, that was my greatest gym lift probably ever to date, which is pretty fucking
Your
wild.
confidence has been one tick higher this
For
week.
sure, because I feel like a bad motherfucker. I feel like motherfuckers are starting to get a clue, too.
Yeah.
Like they forgot.
You can't dispute 700.
Yeah, haters are sick right now.
Yeah.
The haters are sick.
They really are.
They're gonna hate you for that one.
They're throwing up
Haters
right now.
gonna hate us for that one.
Anthony texted me. He said, you're going to make a lot of people fucking hate you on this shit you're doing right now, which is, I love that. And even like I was walking in Annan's baseball practice and the coach was like, yo, 700, huh? Like motherfuckers is, I was like, oh yeah. Like it's feeling good. So no, it's exciting, and I really want a chance, and I appreciate all the work you guys have been putting in, Trey, especially you capturing all this like right now, and Kyle about to be too, like to be able to really showcase my life's work like this, and the belief and the crew and how everything's been right now, like, and for me to feel the way I do, that's why it's hot. We had to go after it. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the way I look, and I think it can turn this whole thing up on an entirely different level. And so if I've learned anything from the past is when I feel good, have a lot of gratitude, and fucking go get it. And just fucking get it. And that's what I'm trying to do right now. Well, that's what I'm doing. I came back from that fucking boat trip last year, remember, with a fucking beard and just put my briefs on.
Yeah, the Pump Bandit.
Yeah, the Pump Bandit came back.
Pump
I literally
Bandit
made – so let me talk about this first. I made a mental decision.
Yeah.
I went, and I think also lunging on the beach helped me because it clued me in on why my hips weren't turned off so bad. But I went there, and I came back, and I said, you know what? I'm done with the warm-up shit. I fucking never used to do that shit. I fucking doing all these warm-ups, and I fucking keep feeling worse. Fuck it. I'm walking in the gym with this fucking beard, Pump Bandit style, and I'm just going to put my fucking briefs on, and I'm going to go try to fucking squat a house again. And that's exactly what I did. And I came back, and then fucking what? 3 months later, I squatted 680, even though they turned it down. But I was fucking pretty fat. And then I was like, yeah, I'm about to get fucking ripped again, and I'm going to go fucking squat something crazy.
Yeah.
And fuck it. And that's how I feel.
Hey.
Dude, the Pump Bandit was an amazing time.
Yeah, I wish I would have had balls enough to keep
that's your that's your alter ego.
Yeah. I want to go back on the boat after I do this, bro.
Bring the handlebar back.
Yeah, that shit is dope. Bro. I
was
saw a picture on my fucking
Yeah.
Hilarious.
You should just bring that back every once in a while. You know?
Yeah.
Then the haters are really gonna.
Maybe
be
you could do a
sick.
question mark next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yo, you should grow it out to where you can like twirl it.
Yeah. Oh, some Raleigh fingers type
Yeah.
shit.
Or get some like the chops or whatever.
Yeah, the pork chops. Yeah, I can fuck with
just,
that.
Like cut it like right here
Yeah.
and then leave the handlebar.
Porn
Haters
stash.
would be massively sick.
Yeah.
They'd have to go to the hospital after seeing that.
I like it. So things are definitely vibing in the right
Yeah,
direction right
it's
now.
exciting to watch.
It does. It feels good, man.
Yeah.
I'm pumped about capturing it because it's just something like, we'll always have. I mean, for me, that's the documentation of just social media in general. Like Ray sent me that picture of me, fucking Evander, Triple H, and fucking Ric Flair. I forgot about that. She's like, I was on Twitter looking around, saw this. You might want it.
That's cool.
Yeah. I'm like, yeah, no
You got
doubt.
a lot of those.
I got a lot of
In
those
stores.
rants. But here's what I'll tell you is there's so many things that happened back then because the momentum was so high, and all of that shit is starting to creep back up again. And that's why I think pressing on the gas when shit is doing what you feel like, you got to like just send it over the edge. It's the same shit as back in the day when the company was banging. I was like, I wanted to be on the cover of everything at the same time. Like, you got to pour gas on shit when it's rocking because it's so hard to create momentum and it's the easiest thing to lose. So when you see shit rocking, you know what? We're going to do the fucking bodybuilding show May 7th and powerlifting meet May 8th. What are we doing May 1st? Dropping the fucking book. You know what I'm saying? Like, why not? I'm pour gas on that whole fucking week. Hopefully we can sell some NFTs that week too or whatever. You know, like I'm like fucking whatever the fuck we're doing. Like, pour fucking gasoline on it. Because once that shit's rocking, you gotta just keep feeding it. And so it's I don't know, that's kind of what's going on with me.
Fuck yeah.
Dave Spitz, the guy who owns Cal Strength,
Yeah.
he has like a circle of like progress and stuff.
Yep.
So because like you're always gonna have like the inevitable like lows,
course.
the troughs and everything. So yeah, when you get to the top again, like when you hit that 700, probably
It's a fucking wrap, bro.
Yeah, just fucking.
Yeah, I'm gonna read a couple of my
let it
tweets
ride.
from yesterday. Hold on, this is real time. I had some good ones. There were some fucking bangers. They're not that far back. So, all right, ready? Tweet number 1. I like that you guys are tweeting a lot more too. Danny doesn't really tweet that much.
We're
but
going hard on Twitter.
You guys
right
are going hard on Twitter, which I like.
now. Yeah.
All right. Tweet number 1. Every time I lost, I just stood back up and I was different. That's a
Okay.
motherfucking fact. Because when you get fucking punched in the mouth, you have to make a decision. Am I a fucking little weak ass bitch hoe? Or am I going to stand back up, learn from it, and fucking kill the haters? Okay?
Where did hoe come from? When you add hoe, it makes it infinitely better. I
Yeah,
don't know why.
no, but I knew that. That's why I added it. Because no one says hoe.
Little bitch ass hoe.
Yeah, when you say bitch ass hoe, that changes everything.
Here, I'll read the next
Okay,
one.
okay.
I'll read the next one and you elaborate.
Okay.
All right. It's tweet number 2.
Yes.
Winning speaks its own language.
Ooh.
Please elaborate, Mr. Gregory.
So I'm going to say this one was underutilized on Twitter because it only got 8 likes.
Yeah.
But that might be because people don't know the fucking language.
That's true.
I'm telling you, like, when Tom Ryan said something a long time ago to Dustin, he said, I can follow somebody around, or somebody should be able to follow you around and they'll be able to tell if you're successful or not. You won't have to tell them anything. And so what I was thinking about is like execution, consistency, in that the positive mindset, the glass half full, personal development, the optimistic attitude, like speaking stuff into reality, like that has its own language. It's its own dialogue. And people are uncomfortable when they don't understand it or they don't operate that way. Because when I say shit, I do it all the fucking time. When Cole talks about Disney buying out the NFT project, he's just trying to see people's reaction.
Yo, I'm now trying to get it to where Disney, I said this at the UFC fight, I'm trying to get it to where Disney wants to buy us and we tell them no.
Okay, there you go. Yeah, I like that one better.
Yeah,
That's
That was
amazing.
an amazing conversation.
Yeah, so
Yeah.
but that's my point, right? So you put things. So I do that shit just to fuck with people all the time. But the reality is that when you have an optimistic, like Danny said, it goes highs and lows, right? But still, even when like your like low is like medium to high for most people, and your high can be like a level of execution that could be like legendary. Hopefully, it's like you're just on a different kind of whole rhythm and just vibe.
You're
than
in a
like
different plane.
It's a whole different like paradigm, right? Because you're just like shifting all of this stuff in your life. So it has its own language, but not everybody really understands it, because if you don't take the time to develop yourself, like the hours of all of us lunging and listening to stuff and all the reading and all the research to get better about all of these different topics, like that confidence compounds over time to where it's just like, that's like our norm. And on top of it, our environment feeds it. Is very uncommon. So that's where that came from. It has its own language.
I got a little snippet too
Yeah,
to
please.
riff on confidence real quick if you want it. I think I actually sent it to you, but
Okay.
Edit in
Oh
the
yeah,
forms.
the one from Ryan Holiday.
Ryan had a
yeah, please.
shout out.
Yeah.
So this is from his he has like a long form email article that he puts out like every week or two, and it was 29 things that he learned from starting a bookstore during
Yeah.
the pandemic or whatever. And all right, so it's confidence is earned. People talk about trusting their gut, but that's something you have to earn. I talk about this in Ego is the Enemy. There's a difference between confidence and ego. Ego thinks, whatever I want to do, of course I'm going to be successful. Confidence is something you earn. It's something you earn over time. It's something you earn through having an idea and bringing it into reality. It's learning what you're capable of, learning what's possible, learning why you do deserve to trust yourself. Confidence is on the other side of having done a scary thing. I think that a lot of people said that wasn't a good idea.
Fucking, yeah. Fucking talk to me, Ryan.
Yeah.
Shout out Ryan.
Yeah.
Ryan Holiday. Have me on your show, player. How to win confidence or how to build confidence and win at life. May
Plug.
1st.
Good
That's
plug.
shameless plug. All
Yep.
right, next
All
one.
right, next one. All right, this is some lunge talk right now.
Yep.
All right, quote unquote. My 4 a.m. training and 800 meters of lunges are non-negotiable. So there's no evaluation to do them or not that has zero emotion or choice attached to it. The emotion on big lifts comes from knowing what I've been doing every day. My shit is authentic. It's how I really feel. So why would I hide it?
Yeah. So people, I think, give themselves like a choice, meaning like they think it's a choice, whether they go to the gym or not. It's not a choice. It just happens. Like you're just doing it. So I think you have to shift your mind to that, because I get that question all the time. How do you do that and that? I don't get up and think, should I or shouldn't I? That doesn't even process to me.
It's automatic.
Yeah, exactly, because it's non-negotiable, and I've already put it on that side. Like that's already in that bucket. So when you already say like, this is just what I do. Now I understand, once again, I'm crazy. This is my job, but everybody can learn from this, because I'm not giving myself a choice to get out of it. I could barely walk in here a few days and I still fucking came. Mm-hmm. Like the day I had to wear sandals on my fucking lunges because I couldn't tie my shoes, and I still fucking did it. Like I made a choice that this time I was going to hopefully earn the ability to do what you guys watched on Wednesday. Like, so I had to put it in that bucket where it's just not a choice anymore. And so if you want to actually make a change, whatever that is, it has to be that. Because if you give that wiggle room, the little bitch ass hoe in you eventually is going to take the fucking out route. Not you, but metaphorically you.
Yeah.
So it's like, so that right there, I need to let people know, like, I don't have an emotion attached to what I'm just supposed to do.
Just what it is.
It's just what it is. And I think the faster you get to that, the better you'll be off, because then that's the consistent part of the program, or whatever your program is, that you need to just go to. And then the emotions, look, I know that fucking social media likes it, but there's also days I come out of those squats and I don't say nothing because it didn't feel that way. Like I have created an environment for me to be 100% myself, because my name's on the fucking, not lease, on the fucking building. You know what I mean? Like on the like no one can say shit. So if I want to fucking go crazy, do a backflip, fucking piss on the wall, I can.
Fuck yeah.
It's just the fucking truth. I'm not going to do that.
I'd pay to see
I want
that.
to see the backflip.
Yeah. Don't want to see your dong.
He's gonna run over to the green mat over there.
But my point is that
Hold on.
Okay. Yeah. Is it the mirror the right angle? So the point is, that it is an environment where I can be, and other guys I believe can be themselves, because it's, that is like, you have to get yourself up for something crazy like that. There is going to be an outpour of emotion, and and some people are like that and some people aren't. But I've always been like that. I've always celebrated big things like that, and the reason why I'm celebrating is because I know what I've sacrificed. I know how much gratitude I have, and I know what I'm willing to do to maybe get an opportunity to feel that way. And so, fuck yeah, you're going to hear it from me, because that's why I'm putting all this fucking time in.
Yeah. Why suppress it?
Why suppress it? Cole, is there one more?
Yeah, there's one more.
Yeah.
All right, quote unquote.
Thanks for that.
I'm in an active pursuit always of something. It just keeps me locked in.
Yeah, so I started to think about like what I just mentioned, which was I'm getting out of bed a little bit even easier because I'm so excited about the challenge. And so even though we just did a meet that not that long ago, and there's, business challenges and fucking whatever, me getting healthy was a challenge. But if I'm actively pursuing something that has dates and times, I've done that my entire career, that changes everything, because my consistency has to be next level, or I'm not going to fucking get the goal. Even if the goal is a weight, even the goal is a date, even the goal is a look, even the goal is a number, whatever it is, like if you're not actively, and by that active pursuit of trying to get that goal, by default, I have to get better, develop myself, put other people around me, or the other guys around me have to get better so we can get better. Like, if you're actively doing it. So I'm just not in a holding pattern. I just don't live my life that way. There's no autopilot. It doesn't work that way. So even when I was coming back from being hurt, I was actively pursuing getting back to be healthy. And it just took a while. So it's like, there's no fucking holding pattern. That's why you're going to see me push, because I'm trying to see what's possible.
Yeah.
And that right there is part of the sauce.
Yeah. The complacency is absent.
Yeah. And like, look, there's going to be times when you're mini complacent. That's everybody. But I think if overarching, there's something that you're in pursuit of. It makes life way more interesting. I'm telling you, I will fucking talk this shit forever, because if you ain't got something on the calendar and you ain't got something you're pursuing, that's forcing you to get better, life is fucking way more boring. Just what it is.
It is.
You know what I mean? Whether I'm good, that's why I don't mind failing weights. If I miss them, fucking next week, no big deal. Same with any of this stuff. Like, if it doesn't work, fucking next thing. So I'm not getting caught up on that. It's like the pursuit of it. You're gonna figure it out. And Steve Harvey, I was listening to a bunch of his stuff, and he was like, "Yo, it's just like you're gonna have to fail. You're gonna have to mess up, because that's why I talked about the first thing about every time I got fucking knocked down, I stood back up. I was different. I'm way different because of all this shit I've been through. That's why it's just getting me ready for what's next. So anyway, I was on I was on that Twitter game, boy. Yeah. All right. Anything else? No? Solid? This is a good episode.
Heat.
Yeah. Fucking heat. I don't even know what the hell we're going to call this episode.
Yeah, I have no idea.
Yeah,
The
it's fucking
heater episode.
yeah, fucking heat. Yeah, fucking heater. Get that money.
Yeah. We should call it that. We should call it that.
The heater episode. Get money.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, Roundtable Podcast. I'm your boy Corey G, Small Arms Daddy at Trey Speed, and the graphic gangster himself, Cole Susak. We are out.